Let's meet young people for cave exploration. Unfortunately, I got lost in the cave. At this time, there is a sudden rainstorm outside the cave. When the rescue team arrived, but found one of them. His naked body was stuck in the dim waterway. What happened to them underwater? Yet, why not take off your clothes in the cold and damp cave market? This is Arizona, 1999. Bill, 35, talks to his friend William. I have entered the famous local red caves. After passing through a passage called Dawn, we'll come to a hidden chamber. The red sandstone inside is spectacular. The connected queen is envious and implore the spirit of adventure. Intense Bill takes him again. The next morning, the two arrive at the entrance of the cave, facing heavily armed friends. Bill said he was very familiar with the route, so the two of them went into battle light with only their headlights. The parent rock of Guanyin lamp is sandstone structure. The former interior is intricate. The length of the main passage is 3 paths. At the bottom is Dawn. Then the two of them squeezed into the narrow hole one after the other, after a steep downhill. However, it indicates that after passing through the previous passage, to reach the hidden cave, when you come to the cave, but found that below, it was a flooded lowland. But upon closer inspection, Bill's analysis must have gone down the wrong channel in the dark. I say it excitedly from time to time. It's all here. Why don't you swim over and find out? Majesty reminded him that he had no diving gear, and the channel length is still unknown. Bill says it's not a big problem. With his knowledge of red caves, the length of the passage will not exceed 5 meters, and they take a deep breath, dive into icy water. Bill leads the way, his friend follows, but the passage is getting narrower. After swimming about 5 meters, they come to the surface, enter a narrow angle of only about 20 centimeters. The momentum is sinuous, panting heavily. Also said they should go back as soon as possible. Bill is a little reluctant, but finally agreed to William's return first, and said he would follow up later. Soon William returned to the cave, but my friend never surfaced. He realized he couldn't rescue them alone. Bill rushed out of the cave, decided to call the police for help. Only then did he realize that it was pouring rain outside. Less than an hour. Rescue team arrives at the fire hole. William recounts what happened to them. At will, rescuers enter the cave with diving gear. According to the majestic description, they searched the chamber above Dawn, and I got nothing. After simple communication, two people change into equipment and dive into the imaginary passage that has been flooded by rain. After about 10 meters, they found Bill's clothes. Unfortunately, it's not far away. They saw Bill. He was trapped in a narrow crack. The body twists into extremely bizarre poses, apparently suffocating from running out of oxygen while trying to steal. When I was a child, rescuers managed to bring his body back to the ground. William saw the body of his best friend and fell to his knees, full of remorse. Post-mortem analysis. William and Bill didn't actually go the wrong way. What they started with was imagination. However, the two did not notice the change in the weather. Shortly after connecting to Dukun, torrential rain calling outside the cave. Rain enters the chamber from other openings. Let Bill think. They accidentally discovered a new passage. When William returned, Bill doesn't want to have regrets, as the passage becomes narrower. Take off your shirt and continue to explore. Under turbid water, visibility is almost zero. But when he found himself unable to turn around, just keep going. I hope there will be another momentum attack and breath ahead. In the end, he got stuck in the crack and suffocated to death under panic. Of course, this is all just deduction. As for what happened to Bill during his lifetime, we don't know.